Hey everyone, welcome back to MetInvestor. Today we're going to be going over how to pull out your Polyfarm assets from the staking contract. Okay, let's get to it. First off, I am wearing the Cultivate driver helmet because I think it's sick. But moving on, the first thing you're going to want to do is find your land ID. Okay, so basically go into your wallet, click on the asset. Sorry, Craig, I'm going to use you as an example here. You're going to go down to details, and you're going to find your token ID. So you're going to want to copy this, remember it, whatever. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is go to the staking contract. Well, how do you find that? Basically, go into your activity tab and find when you transferred your hen, building, field, whatever. Find when you transferred it. Should be about 9 months ago, but this is going to be your staking contract. So open this guy up. It's going to have all 7,900 assets, everything that's staked on that contract. But you're going to want to copy this. You're going to go into Polygon scan. Place that contract in here. And I'm open it up. And now we're into the staking contract. Next, what you're going to want to do is go over to the contract tab. Find out what assets you have staked. I know I don't remember which ones I had. So you're going to go over here to the first function, all assets on farm. Okay. So this is where you're going to put in your MetaMask wallet address that these were originally coming from, your land ID, 100, right? And the farm ID. Now this can change based on how many farms you have. And if you don't remember, just put in, it starts with 0, put in from 0, 1, 2, 3 until nothing comes up. Okay. I'm going to make a copy here of this particular address. Boom. Come back here. We're going to go account. Land ID was 100. Farm ID, 0. Okay, 0 is the first one, the first farm. We're going to query it. And now we're going to come up with this whole mess of information. Now, to see if you do have additional farms you can't remember, simply type in 1. Okay, so they actually do have a second farm on this particular piece of land. 2, nothing. Okay, so they have 0 and 1. Let's go back to 0. We're going to hit query, pull it up. Now, this is all the information that you need to have in order to unstake your assets. So first off, what I did was I kind of copied everything up until this last address, up until the number of data here. Copy all this because this is all the information that you're going to need. This is your land, your farm number, the address that the token came from. This is the asset address, and this is your token ID. Okay, these are the 3 most critical, or I guess 5 most critical pieces of information you're going to need. When you have all this sorted out, now they're going to be multiple, depending on how many assets you have, right? So here's another one. Here's another one. It's just easier to either copy this or do it one by one so that way you don't miss something. And you want to be careful in which order you do this. So that's why I highlighted everything and I put it into a Word document, and I made sure that I understood which ones were hens, which ones were buildings, which ones were fields, artifacts, everything like that. Because what I wanted to do is make sure that I took them out in the right order. Like you don't want to, I don't think anyway, that you want to unstake a building before you unstake the farmers or the hens. So what my plan is I'm going to do the artifacts, the hens, the foxes, and the farmers, get those all out, and then you do the field, silo, well, everything like that. But just be careful which order you do it in. So that's why you have to know which asset address belongs to which, and do those. Do the assets that are staked within another asset. Get those out first, so that way you don't potentially screw yourself. But we're going to go over here to write contract. Now what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way down to unstake. Okay, so here's all the information you need to enter to unstake your asset, all of which is contained in the read function. Okay, so your asset address is going to be this one. So they go copy. Here, the account is your address. Okay. The land ID, the farm ID, and then lastly, your token ID is right here. Okay. Boom. So that's all the information that you need to enter in order to pull out that asset. So you simply connect to Web3. It's going to drop down your MetaMask. You sign in. You connect to this Polygon scan. Make sure it's the right Polygon scan. Come down here, enter in this information from the read function. Hit write. Approve the function. And then go back to your OpenSea account, and your asset will be there. Hopefully that's helpful. And go ahead, get your assets back.